A big warm welcome to all of our viewers today. In today's episode of Invest Karo Tarakki Karo Literacy Series, we will be discussing small and mid-cap funds. My name is Soumya Shah and I'm the founder of the Tarakki app. In today's episode, I have Mr. Vineet Sambre, fund manager at DSP Investment Manager. Mr. Vineet Sambre manages the mid and small cap fund at DSP. A big thank you to Mr. Vineet Sambre for being a part of today's financial literacy series. Thank you very
It's a
much.
pleasure, Soumya. Thank you.
So the first question which we want to address to our viewers is, what is a mid cap fund and what is a small cap fund? How is it different from a large cap?
Okay. So hello to all the viewers. And I think in terms of the different categories of fund, in India, basically we have division of funds on the basis of the market capitalization of the companies. And in terms of the split, the largest market capitalization companies, which is companies from the first company, the top company in terms of market capitalization, to the 100th company in terms of market capitalization, they are defined as large cap companies, which means they are large companies, very well established companies, very well known companies, and also a lot of research is happening on those companies. Then there is a second set of segment, which is known as the mid cap segment or the mid capitalization segment, which starts from 101st company to 250th company. In these range of companies, you will have slightly lower market capitalization set of companies, very in terms of the knowledge about this company, little less knowledge. And the third category is the small cap category, which starts beyond 251st company. And as one can imagine, these will be much smaller in terms of their market capitalization. So again, even lesser known, lesser research, and hence the universe itself is vast, and the independent research required or required to be conducted before taking a view is much more deeper and rigorous. So that's the difference between.
So when what would you address to our viewers? Like, when should one invest in a mid or a small cap fund? And what role can a mid and a small cap fund play in achieving long-term financial goals?
Okay, very interesting question. Frankly, one answer to this question is that investors should permanently remain invested in the mid cap category of funds or the small cap category of funds, for a reason that first of all, the time taken by the mid cap companies or the small cap companies to grow, to flourish, to start generating return, it takes time. It takes time for a smaller company in size and scale to grow bigger, to become mid cap, then a mid cap company to grow and become large cap. These are long business cycles. And if an investor wants to really enjoy the fruits of these transition taking place, they need to have the patience to remain invested in this category for long. Now, investors also become lucky during an accelerated phase of economic growth, where at times it so happens that for few years the mid caps and the small caps may not be performing because the economy is in a slow growth phase. But as the growth pace accelerates, it is possible that the mid caps or the small caps actually surges significantly in a matter of short period. Now, during this short period, investors get excited, and once the returns are generated, they try to enter the category. Then I would say that becomes a riskier point as you keep going higher in terms of the price points. And hence, when I said that it is prudent to remain invested for a longer duration, to keep enjoying the fruit of these transitions. There will be slope phase in the market, there will be fast phase in the market, but idea is to be balanced and be patient as mid cap and small cap investors. And in terms of goals, I would say that potentially, because the mid caps and the small cap stocks are also, when we look at their financial size and scale, they are smaller than the large cap companies. and hence when the economy is doing well, their ability to outgrow the large cap companies is slightly better, and which is where over a period of time the small caps and mid caps tend to generate a return which potentially could be larger than the large cap space. So I would say that for an investor with little bit of risk taking ability, little bit of enterprising nature, certain percentage allocation would help in improving the overall long term performance of their returns, and whatever goals they have, they will be placed in a better manner to achieve those.
Full. So you just mentioned there should be a percentage allocation in the portfolio. So if there is a first time investor who is starting and is building his or her portfolio, what would you recommend? What percentage allocation should a first time investor kick off with when they are investing in a mid or a small cap fund?
So I would say the first and the most important aspect out here would be the risk taking ability of the investor. And if the investor really understands that well, and he definitely has risk taking ability plus patience to hold on to the investment, then I would say that investors who has age in his favor, in his or her favor, who is young enough, who started earning, for them allocation which is slightly higher is also prudent. I would say, let's say 40 to 50% of the overall investments being allocated to mid and small cap as a category taken together is could also be a prudent number. As you start going up in terms of age and your risk taking ability keeps coming down, gradually one can look to reduce. I have also seen that as for some of them, as age rises, we have seen risk taking ability goes up because they must be much better off in their financial positioning. And so at that point in time, if the investors do feel that their financial position is very strong, their asset allocation is fine. Despite the age, despite becoming slightly older in terms of age, they can still continue with their overall allocation to the mid and small cap. So I think it is multitude of factors which play a role, but broadly these are the important elements which the investors should think before making that allocation decision.
Sure, absolutely. So we've seen from 2014 to 2018, mid cap, small caps had a massive rally. Then there was a correction in the mid and small cap space. So could you highlight what are the risks when someone is investing in a mid and small cap fund? What are the risks one has to be prepared to take?
Okay, so I think the most important risk in the mid and small cap space is the capital risk, because for every one successful company, there could be 10 or 15 companies which will face very poor outcomes. And hence, the selection of companies become very critical. And here comes the role of a fund manager who is experienced, who is fundamentally focused, who is focused on eliminating these accidents. Those basically sort of become one of the key aspects for the investors to look at when choosing to invest into mid and small cap category of funds. So the first element of risk could be eliminated by choosing the right fund which does its own filtration in terms of stock selection. The second risk is about, as I said, the category has the potential to be more volatile, and hence investors, instead of worrying during volatile phase, they should remain firm. If they see more drawdown in the mid caps and the small caps, they should be ready to allocate more and bring up their asset allocation balance, and that way they will be able to avoid the sentimental or the temperamental risk, and remain much more balanced in terms of their long term thought process. And the third risk is the time risk, where investors, while they say that they when they first of all, they try to invest during the bull market and they say that I've come with a long term view, but as they see the drawdowns taking place, they become jittery and they take the money out. So I think the third important element is the patience which the investors needs to exercise. Sometimes the time horizon needed in these categories may even turn to be longer than what the earlier expectation were.
Sure. I'm sure all of our viewers have taken down the notes and the risks attached with investing in the mid and the small cap fund. Any last parting thoughts which you'd like to share with our viewers today?
So I would first of all wish all your investors good health, stay safe. These are very difficult times from the health perspective, but also from building a portfolio perspective. We have seen that investment made during tough phases tend to produce good outcomes. So overall, I would urge investors to look beyond the current turmoil as far as the investments are concerned. Try to remain firm with their asset allocation. Try to look to invest into good categories of small and mid cap funds through this drawdown, and stay patient. So that's all what I have to say.
Sure. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm sure our viewers and our investors would love listening, would have loved listening to you today. So thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Soumya. Thanks a lot. My pleasure as well. Thanks.
Thank you.